Fan-made games have always played a crucial role in keeping beloved franchises alive, and the Five Nights at Freddy's community is no stranger to incredible creations. But every now and then a fan project comes along that redefines what we expect from these games. Enter FNAF 2 Reimagined on Roblox, a game that not only captures the eerie atmosphere of the original, but adds new layers of terror and polish, creating an experience that feels both familiar and fresh. This is no ordinary Roblox fan game. This is a testament to what can happen when a community's passion is matched by a developer's talent. Today, we're diving deep into why FNAF 2 Reimagined stands out as one of the best FNAF fan games on Roblox, and in general to be honest, and why it is a must play for any horror fan. Let's get right into it. The first thing you notice when playing FNAF 2 Reimagined is the atmosphere. It's not just a direct copy of the original FNAF 2, it's a chilling reinterpretation as the name suggests. The dimly lit halls, the flickering lights, and the ominous hum of machinery all combine to create a sense of unease right from the start. The attention to detail is what sets this game apart from other Roblox FNAF fan games. Every corner of the pizzeria feels alive, from the subtle background noises to the sound of your own breath as you wait for something to jump out of the shadows. The developers didn't just recreate the setting, they elevated it, bringing a level of immersion that rivals the original, or even surpasses. And it's not just the visuals. The sound design plays a massive role in keeping you on edge, whether it's the soft clank or hard clank of a metal as an animatronic moves just outside your view, or the sudden burst of static from the cameras. Every sound is meticulously crafted to heighten the tension. Furthermore, the heartbeat as the animatronics enter your room quickly, and the haunting laugh of Freddy all combined to make this sound design surreal in this game. Just a note on the side here, the noise as the animatronics go into your office from the vents is honestly some of the scariest crap I've seen or heard in a FNAF fan game in a very long time. And that is like just up there next to Return to the Bloody Night and the actual FNAF games. Sorry, I just had a stroke while talking there, and I just have to say, you have to play this for yourself to see how unnerving it is. Anyways, back to the regular scheduling. Other Roblox FNAF games might capture the basic mechanics, but FNAF 2 Reimagined captures the fear. The game doesn't just rely on jump scares, it builds an environment and tension that constantly keeps you on edge, and it always questions whether you're fully or truly alone. While FNAF 2 Reimagined stays true to the core mechanics that made the original so iconic, it's clear that the developers didn't just stop at a one-to-one recreation. Instead, they took the foundation and added subtle yet impactful improvements. The camera system, for example, feels much more responsive than in other Roblox fan games. Switching between rooms is smoother, and there's a better sense of control as you try to track the animatronics. You can tell that the extra care went into making this vital mechanic feel as fluid as possible, along with creating new mechanics that also involve more of the cameras as well. Then there's the mask system, a key feature in FNAF 2. In this reimagined version, the timing feels tighter and more refined. The margin of error is small, just as it should be, forcing you to stay high on alert every second. The tension of pulling that mask down just in time never gets old, especially when you have just milliseconds before you die. Another area where the game shines is in the music box mechanic, or lack thereof. While this could easily feel frustrating or repetitive in less polished fan games, and the actual game itself, it's completely removed in the one game where it was most vital. Now, this is all replaced with other camera mechanics that are found in other rooms, and the puppet also is non-existent, so this decision to take this out isn't that bad in the first place, because you feel like the cameras are more useful now. Before, you only had to open one, and that was, well, the prize counter. While other fan games can sometimes feel clunky or inconsistent, FNAF 2 Reimagined strikes a balance between challenge and engagement. Each mechanic feels finely tuned, keeping the player on edge but never unfairly punishing. This is most seen in the 1020 mode, or I think it's 920 mode, I don't remember, they removed some characters. Basically, it now feels like it's up to skill rather than RNG. You don't feel like it's the timing that's off. It feels like you have to know what is happening at every second. It's a lot less punishing, but punishing in the areas that it needs to be, if that makes sense. The combination of these improved mechanics makes each night feel more dynamic. You're constantly juggling tasks, from monitoring animatronics to managing your resources, and that's what makes FNAF 2 Reimagined such a gripping experience. When it comes to horror games, the visual design is everything, and FNAF 2 Reimagined nails it with the animatronics. These aren't just carbon copies of the original counterparts, they've been reimagined, get it, with the extra detail that makes them even more unsettling. The animatronics have this uncanny, almost lifelike quality that sets them apart from what you see in most Roblox fan games. The developers clearly took their time to refine each model, from the subtle flickers in their eyes to the eerie, jerky movements that make your skin crawl, especially when the withered animatronics are in your room. While they remain true to the iconic designs of FNAF 2, the added detail makes them even more menacing, whether it's the sharp edges of withered Bonnie or the hollow, soulless gaze of withered Chica. The attention to detail elevates these animatronics to a whole new level of fear. And it's not just the way they look, it's how they move. The animations are smoother, but somehow more disturbing. Watching an animatronic creep down the hallway with shuddering, unnatural movements feels more threatening than in the original. In many other Roblox fan games, the animatronics often lack that terrifying presence. They might be blocky, poorly animated, or lack the creepy details that make the original FNAF games so iconic. But in FNAF 2 Reimagined, you can see the effort put into making each animatronic feel dangerous, almost alive. One of the greatest strengths of FNAF 2 Reimagined is its ability to balance nostalgia with innovation. For many fans, FNAF 2 holds a special place as one of the series' most memorable games. But instead of simply copying the original, FNAF 2 Reimagined strikes a delicate balance between paying homage to its roots and introducing new ideas. The core mechanics, the mask, the flashlight, the cameras are all still here, and they work just like they did in the original. This gives longtime players, like me, a sense of comfort and familiarity, letting them dive right in without having to learn a completely new system. It's a clear nod to the classic gameplay that FNAF fans know and love. But as you can tell already, it's not just a carbon copy of FNAF 2. The developers have introduced subtle yet impactful innovations that enhance the experience without taking away from the nostalgia. The animatronic AI, for example, feels more intelligent and unpredictable. You can't just rely on old strategies, you'll need to adapt to learn new patterns and behaviors. There are also a few surprises for even the most experienced players. The developers added their own spin on certain elements, from slight tweaks in night structure to keep unexpected moments that keep you guessing, and different mechanics to combat different characters. These changes keep the game feeling fresh while respecting the foundation laid by the original. By blending the familiar with the innovative, FNAF 2 Reimagined doesn't feel like a tribute, it feels like an evolution. The game manages to honor its source material while pushing the boundaries of what a Roblox fan game can achieve. It's this new balance between old and new that makes FNAF 2 Reimagined so special. It appeals to both longtime fans looking for hidden nostalgia and newer players seeking a fresh take on a beloved classic. In the end, FNAF 2 Reimagined reminds us why we fell in love with the franchise in the first place, while also showing us that there's still room for innovation within the world of Five Nights at Freddy's. So what makes FNAF 2 Reimagined stand out? It's more than just a fan tribute. From its immersive atmosphere and refined mechanics to its terrifying animatronic designs and high replayability, this game shows what can happen when passion meets talent. The developers didn't just recreate or remake FNAF 2, they enhanced it, building on everything that made the original great while adding their own twist. The balance between nostalgia and innovation keeps players coming back, whether they're reliving the fear that they had in the past or discovering new challenges. At its core, FNAF 2 Reimagined does more than just deliver a familiar experience. It pushes the boundaries of what a fan game can be. It's a testament to the creativity of the FNAF community and a must-play for any horror fan, whether you're a seasoned veteran or new to the franchise. So if you haven't already, do yourself a favor. Check out FNAF 2 Reimagined. Just remember, it's not just a game, it's an experience. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what your favorite fan-made FNAF game is. I honestly hope you enjoyed this short little video, at least compared to my previous ones, and until next time, stay safe and keep surviving the night.